Zidane Deany, Electro Ninja here. Welcome back to Nerd Chat. I am here with my hosts,
Frank the dopamine dog.
Joker here.
and this is a very special Nerd Chat because we have our first two guests here on the channel, and we will start off with Quixote. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Quixote. I have a YouTube channel, but then who doesn't?
I don't.
I don't.
I've
Me neither.
Electro Ninja.
I've been I've been playing Final Fantasy since it began, but I haven't really played every single game yet. So
Which, just so you guys are aware, that is going to be our topic today, and we will discuss that after we introduce our second guest, BackwaterJ. Go ahead and introduce yourself as well.
Howdy, folks. I am BackwaterJ. I also allegedly have a YouTube channel where you will see some Final Fantasy content on my channel, although it's used in a comedic sense more than anything else. That doesn't mean I don't enjoy the games. There's also other cool stuff on my channel, so check it out if you want, and don't check it out if you don't want.
Wow.
I make sure I check it out whenever I don't want to.
Punish yourself.
When you don't feel like it, just go check it out anyway.
When you don't feel like doing anything, go check out my channel.
Both of their channels will be
Email me.
linked down in the description below, so make sure to, like they said, check them out and enjoy, because they do Final Fantasy content, which is, of course, our topic today. So, which games has everyone played?
LOL, none.
Well, I'm sure the internet knows I've played 7 at this point. 8, 9, 10. I started on 1. And of course, I've been a long-time player of Final Fantasy 14.
I
I just recently started playing Final Fantasy 14, and that's the only game I've played.
I played the original. I didn't play it all the way through. I still haven't played 2 and 3 because they were the Japanese only ones. I haven't gotten one of the new port. But let's see. I'm working on 4. I've completed 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I have an account for 11, which is the first MMO. Wasn't really interested in 13. I played a little bit of 12. And I'm making sure to go in order here. 14, play a lot of 14. In fact, that's a lot of what I put on my channel right now. And let's see, didn't really play 15. I watched somebody who will remain named play it.
Okay. I mean, obviously, I'm the one who's actually played 15. But I've actually played probably the second most. I don't know exactly, because I have played 9, little bit of the original 7, 4, I believe, the 7 remake, 12, 13, 13 2, 14, 15, I already said, and also a lot of the spin-offs, including the Terrible Fighter. Yeah. And, you guys should expect some more Final Fantasy 14 content coming from me very soon, as well as
But if you
16
play-
content.
But have you played the cart game yet?
Yes, of course I've played the card game.
No, the cart game.
Oh, the cart game. Wait, there's a cart game?
Yeah. No, there isn't.
Oh,
I don't think there is. There might have been.
Yeah. Give me a
Uh,
oh my gosh. So, yeah. So how many games are there now at this point, do you think?
50.
Probably. You're probably right
there's
there.
a lot. I mean, numbered ones aside, there's a lot of spin-offs.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just like you don't even know. There's like ones that even like had. There's even games that were like called Final Fantasy in one country, but were called something else somewhere else.
Yeah.
And I haven't played any of those.
Well, while we're on that, let me address the Japanese expert, such as he is in the chat. Is the name any less ironic in Japanese?
I mean, it's Final Fantasy still, so,
Okay, so pretty much the same thing. Okay.
yeah.
So, well, my theory on the whole Final Fantasy thing is that the name. Well, they've said that the reason they did it, they called it Final Fantasy, was because it was like the company was not doing well, and so they thought this was going to be their last chance to really make some money. So they called it Final Fantasy.
And it worked too well.
But the other thing is Final Fantasy is heavily influenced by the American series Ultima. And of course, Ultima also means final, so I think that's also a clue there that they're kind of nodding to Ultima.
Which also has, like, way too many versions.
Well, that has nowhere near as many.
That's
Nowhere
true.
near Final Fantasy, yeah.
It mostly died out in the 90s, other than the online game continuing into the new century.
Yeah. And for Final Fantasy, there are a total of 15 main series games, but then there's also the sequels and spin-offs of each one. So there's like 7 spin-offs, I believe. I know there's
So
10-2, 13-2, 13-3. 15 was almost versus 13. And, yeah.
And let's not forget the ever-popular Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh, yeah, we can't forget Tactics, or Type 0, or whatever else
yes.
there is.
There's a couple tactics games, and there was
The
also
Distidias.
they also keep re-releasing them with different versions and stuff. Like the version of 5 and 6 I played are actually the PlayStation version, which really isn't. They're not that different. They're mostly all they did is they took the original Super NES versions and added some FMVs to the beginning and end of the game.
Oh. And there's only 2 MMOs. Thank goodness.
Yeah, a lot of people thought that they should have just called Final Fantasy XI Final Fantasy Online instead of giving it a main number, but I don't know. I think that would have been more.
Kind of their thing, though.
Huh?
Numbers are kind of their thing, though.
Well, except for all the unnumbered ones out
That's
there.
all the unnumbered ones. Nobody cares about them.
There's also 2. I know there's at least one fighter, and I know that there's more than that, but I don't know all of their names. But we've got the Distidias, which, let's just be honest, they're garbage.
I haven't played it, so I have no idea. How much garbage are they?
So basically, it feels like they were trying to do fighter, but they wanted it to play like an RPG.
Oh, that's always a good...
Okay.
Actually, that worked, sort of. Those first Soul Calibers are pretty solid, for example.
Yeah, but Soul Calibur was different.
Yeah, definitely. It was its own thing.
We went completely crazy. Joker, Jack, got anything that you'd like to add?
Or ask.
Yeah, or ask. Ask the
What am I doing?
any questions
Oh,
about
ask.
Final Fantasy to see if you want to get into them.
What? You've compared it to Kingdom Hearts. Is it like... What is
Kingdom
it about?
Hearts is kind of like a spin-off of Final Fantasy, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Kingdom
the
Hearts
parts
series.
of Kingdom Hearts that aren't Disney influenced are pretty much Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not Kingdom Hearts is more. What am I hearing here?
I think someone's
Somewhere.
watching TV or something.
I'm hearing a movie in the background. Sorry.
Okay. Kingdom Hearts is an action RPG. Like, you got your jumping and and it's it's action. It's like a platformer plus RPG elements. Where
Yeah.
you got like the traditional Final Fantasy games were more turn-based, You go through the menu and you say, I'm going to attack this guy, and then you attack that guy, and then he attacks you, and then your other guy in your party attacks, and it's
It's kind of similar to Pokemon, since that's something that I know you've played.
Just like in real life, your enemies are kind enough to wait for you while you make up your mind.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was all. The early computer RPGs and stuff were attempting to make something similar to what you would have in a D&D game,
Yep.
Right.
where it's turn-based. But it's all very different too from D&D because you control it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also, what it's about. That's a good question because none of them are connected.
Yeah.
So you would think that 2 follows 1 and 3 follows 2. Each number kind of almost represents a different universe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
that's-
is how you have 10-2 and it's in the same universe, for example.
Yep.
Yeah, if it has an actual a regular numeral after it, part 2, whatever, then it's like a sequel to that Roman numeral numbered one.
Yeah. Usually what you'll see with Final Fantasies is they'll have their Roman numeral, and then if it's a spin-off, then it will have their subtitle or whatever.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, it could be. Was it Final Fantasy VII Dirge Cerberus or what?
Yeah, and I'm forgetting what the other one was, but there was another one, and I'm forgetting what it was. But
any main game will just say Final Fantasy Roman numeral.
yeah.
Numeral. That's it. Yeah.
And then there's the 7 remake.
Yeah. But it has like remake
Yeah.
after.
That's
And then pretty much everything has been remastered at this point, except for like things after, I want to say 13. So 13 and 15 haven't been remastered at all, but that's mostly because 13's all of their stuff was put onto the PS3, and 15, I think it still might be getting updates.
Well, they're dealing with a much more modern master to begin with, so I'm sure it's less of a priority.
True that.
Yeah.
And 16's coming soon.
Yeah, 16 produced by the same guy who produced 14,
And directed it.
Yoshi P.
Oh, I forget who the director is for it, but yeah.
The director. Let's look that up. Hiroshi Takai?
Yeah, I'm not 100% certain who that is, but I think he has done something before.
Well, he can't be important. He doesn't have a link in his name. Sorry. Whereas Naoki Yoshida has a link, so he has his own page. So if he doesn't have his own, Wikipedia page, he's not important, right?
Exactly.
Oh.
Makes Wikipedia page about self.
And by extension, everything with a Wikipedia page is important.
Yeah. Well, if you ever deal with, the so-called wiki-Nazis, that's kind of their thing, is, they will, erase things if they think it's, it's notable. It has to be notable to have a Wikipedia page.
Yep.
Bitch, I'm notable.
Huh?
Said, bitch, I'm notable.
Yeah, well, you gotta prove it to them.
I'll make my own Wikipedia page.
Yeah, no. There'll be somebody probably policing that.
Yeah, probably.
Probably, you're right.
But, you're an internet celebrity.
Yeah, you've shown up on Nerd Chat multiple times, and you are the creator of Frank the Dopamine Dog.
Who has a total of 3 videos, all of which are terrifying. Really bad.
There you go.
Yeah, and the 4th one is coming soon, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
The theater near you?
Yeah, I just need to get the other video edited, and then I'll send the link to you, and it will appear on both of our channels.
Woo.
Oh my gosh.
What's your channel? Do I have you on? Do I have you?
Frank the Dopamine Dog?
Is that the name of the channel? I thought I liked it. I thought I subbed.
I think
Didn't I?
so. I truthfully don't know.
Oh,
You
there
haven't
are.
used
Yeah.
it in a long time.
Let's see. When was high school?
2017?
Yeah, that's a good
minute.
question. When was high school?
It was a minute ago.
I'm not sure.
4
high
years
school's
ago.
No, 4.
Yep, it's been 4 years. Holy shnikey.
Holy shnikes.
High school's just a conspiracy created by the commies.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yes, we did create that conspiracy.
We all took part in it.
Yeah, this is true. Maybe at different times.
Yes. Oh.
Okay, yeah, I'm subbed to your. I need to watch those.
They're silly.
They are silly. And
They're
they're
silly.
fun.
Oh,
You should,
3 years ago. Come on. Huh?
Yeah,
3
they were
years
the summer
ago.
after senior year. They were the summer after senior year.
That's right. Right. And we... what, did we do that in July, then? Because it should...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes
Probably.
sense. Oh my gosh. We did so much in that summer. Just trying to...
Why are you here?
What's here?
Spider.
Poor spiders.
Hi, Spider.
Spider.
Welcome to the chat.
Let it bite you. Maybe it
Spidey
gets
man.
superpowers.
Spidey-Man.
No. Does whatever.
Spider dork. Spider dork. Does whatever a spider and a dork can do.
I think
Don't
that
go into my
involves-
That's right, Beach. That's right, Beach. That's right, Beach. It's my house.
You get the spider powers that allow you to just sit in the corner motionless for hours on end.
I already do that.
There you go. See, you must have been bit already.
Oh my gosh.
Ouchie.
So yeah. So besides Final Fantasy, what other fans of your channel see besides obviously Final Fantasy 14 content?
Ouchie.
I have some hidden stuff on my channel that you might not ever find.
Easter eggs.
Sure. Let's call it that.
Or as
Embarrassing.
So go on.
I was gonna say the embarrassing past. Go on.
Does everyone who ever had a YouTube channel? High school
Yeah.
existed, dude.
Never
I'm
hide
living
your
in the
stuff though,
embarrassing
because
past.
then people can't see how you've grown. No matter how much I wish I could just delete all of the old Minecraft videos.
No, you
Hey, you
can't.
can never delete We Are Different. That is a golden thing.
If you delete that, I will put it back up. I don't have the video, but I will find a way.
I will find a way.
I'll sneak into your room and take it off your hard drive.
There you go.
How the
So what were you gonna say, Jay, about your channel?
Oh, I was going to say, my channel, on the other hand, is far more all over the place. I have content about, I have a lot of parody videos. I have some original music up there. I have a series called Ask Osprey Anything, which is just basically me answering everybody's questions wrong through the persona of my Final Fantasy character.
Your persona?
My persona is a tapeworm. This has been established.
Oh yeah.
That's incredible!
Thank you. What else do I have up there? I have some old ride-sharing videos, which, if it were up to me, I'd take them down. But as you said, roast and everything. What else? A bunch of me rambling, a bunch of me eating really spicy stuff and then trying to sing songs afterward.
Clunky
So,
COVID fever.
Funky COVID fever, yes, which is my viral sensation.
Oh.
Did I have 100 views yet?
That's had close to 4 at this point.
Close to 400?
Yep.
4 views or 400 views?
Close to 4 is more my average, but yes, this has had close to 400.
Oh, that was a fun video to make.
It
That
was.
was-
Me and Electro Ninja, we all like worked on that.
And my other friend Nicolette also worked.
Oh, that's right. She did that too. She was the Belf,
Yep,
or one of the Belfs.
the token WoW player.
Oh my gosh. And you guys have both appeared in songs on my channel.
We appeared in the song. We appeared in the video for the song, I guess. Yeah.
And helped out with the
We've
songs.
both actually been in the song recordings though, as well.
Yeah, but that was audible. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the audio is in the video.
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys made the music for the latest song, Warrior King Electri.
That's true.
Oh my gosh, that song.
I invented a musical instrument for that.
Did you
what?
really? What is it?
Yep. I accidentally kicked a coffee cup that had a spoon in it, and I'm like, "Whoa, that sounds cool." So I started playing with a coffee cup with a spoon.
I love that.
Speaking of which, the song is now on SoundCloud for anyone who wants to listen to it on the road.
Right.
Well, to give credit where credit is due, you wouldn't have discovered that if I didn't always have a spoon in my coffee cup.
I blame your predilection for putting things in coffee.
Which is an old habit that back when I used to drink instant coffee.
And one of our
Yeah, I
future
always-
guests wrote the song, so yeah. So that's gonna be
Future
fun.
guest.
Yep,
Is that man gonna actually ever show up here?
possibly. He is in the guest section, so he should show up eventually. I believe. Yeah. He's not currently in the guest section. What the frell? You guys will need to fix that later.
Yeah.
But yes, he is supposed to show up at some point. So
He's not
look
in the-
forward to that.
He's not in the green room.
Nope, not in the green room yet. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Oh.
Oh.
I just so happen to have William Shakespeare's Star Wars next to me.
So good.
I
Wait, have you read it?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta tell us about it because you know more about it than I do. Then.
It's just Star Wars told in iambic pentameter, so it's beautiful.
Does it use the old school language too?
Yes.
What?
Yes, it
Do you use
does.
the old school language? Okay. Good.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Freaking, I don't remember if is it the equivalent of Rise of Skywalker or is it Force Awakens or I don't remember which one it is, but one of them.
It's older than both of those.
No, one of the new ones has this ridiculously long name, just so that it can be in Old English.
Oh yeah.
And it's just
Did they try-
what the heck is this thing? This is
Did they
awesome.
try and translate Skywalker into something?
No, they didn't try to translate Skywalker, I don't think, because that's actually they use the name.
Okay.
Did they at least call him Lucius or something like that?
Instead of Luke.
Where they changed Luke's name.
You know what I think is funny though is that they still have all of the different languages still used in this. So Huttese still used, Chewbacca still growls.
Chewbacca sound.
Oh, so it's not like that outtake where you if you've seen it where you actually can hear Peter Mayhew speaking Chewbacca's lines.
Yeah.
He's British, so.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is he?
Chewbacca could speak, he'd have a British accent.
Oh,
I mean, let's be
my
real.
God.
British is basically Wookiees anyway.
Oh,
I know
okay.
there's a name for that language. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Has anyone ever actually made the William Shakespeare's Star Wars into actual plays, dressed up in Star Wars themed?
I would not hesitate to believe so, but I don't know off the top of my head.
I think you
Yeah, I
found
could-
your calling.
I could see it being like a high school play being done, but I want like
Oh, like Hamlet did? Like Fergie did Hamlet?
yeah.
I hear
But
Star
like,
Wars
I
is
want to
best in its
see
own-
someone actually in William Shakespeare garb that just so happens to look very Star Wars. So like actually Darth Vader's mask, freaking but in actual black Shakespearean stuff and just all that jazz to make it look just the most hilarious thing ever.
That would be awesome.
I hear Star Wars is best in its original Klingon.
I'm uncomfortable with that statement.
Me too.
Even is designed to cause aneurysms, you realize.
I mean, considering the fact that my real name is from Star Trek.
No, it
Your
isn't.
name is from a lot of places, Whoopi.
Star Trek stole your real name.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, that.
Like 40 years before you were born, but
Exactly. It was a Q thing. Don't ask.
Oh my gosh. But yeah. Oh my gosh. So yeah. All of you guys are going to be in a new D&D campaign that we're going to be doing. Are you guys excited for that?
Yes, I am very, very, very excited about it.
I had
Con-
not realized.
Joker urges.
I had not realized
I
it
don't
was a career.
wanna.
Awesome.
oh, we're gonna have an evil guy in the party, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yes, you are.
Are we gonna have any non-evil guys in the party?
Yeah.
I mean, most of you are chaotic.
And chaotic is the real evil. We all know this.
I mean, most, well,
Yes, that's why I chose chaotic evil.
We all know good is
So
the
you are
real
actually
evil.
playing the Joker, in other words.
yeah, basically he is.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Good is
I
evil
am
from
totally
my point of view.
doing this.
You're gonna play Joker?
Yes.
Oh. Can we call you the gangster of love?
If you
No.
must.
Oh my gosh.
Or just Maurice?
The real question that all the fans want to know is which Joker are you going to be playing?
That's true. Which Joker?
Oh, that is a good question.
Don't say Jared Leto.
Oh my god, Jared Leto!
No, my two top favorite ones as being Joker is Mark Hamill and
There you go,
Heath
Hamill.
Ledger.
That's
Heath Ledger and Mark Hamill are my two favorite
Didn't Heath
Jokers.
Ledger need like actual psychological help after playing his Joker?
probably.
Yeah,
No,
Point him right
he's
in-
behind Matt.
he was dead after playing his Joker, so
I mean,
That's because his doctor technically killed him.
I don't think he had much
Gave him
chance to
too
go to
many. Gave him too many headache medicine that eventually he overdosed.
aspirin.
no, like my medicine.
Yeah. This is why you should never take your medication, kids.
Hold on.
Hold on, I gotta take my medication. That is not good if I don't take my medication.
Yeah, we don't want you to stop. We don't want your heart to stop beating.
Internet in general, don't take anything I say seriously, please.
There's a reason why your shirt is 100% wrong.
Exactly.
That's what
Zephram's story at I forget the name of the thing, but yeah, buy it.
Intrepid. No.
Yeah, Intrepid Books, which is down in the description below, where you can get shirts for me, shirts for Joker, shirts for the Dopamine Dog, and BackwaterJ.
But no shirt for Quixote.
Yeah, Quixote doesn't have shirts yet.
I need pictures.
Yeah, I should start working on those concepts you gave me, actually.
Oh, okay. If you get to it, I'm not like pressuring. No pressure.
I have like an idea, but I need to get like good at graphics programs to really execute it well. So that's been hold up.
Well, if you have like a sketch or something, and like I can maybe import it in, and I don't know.
I do. You pretty much would have to rebuild it though, because it is literally just like a 1 minute sketch with like badly like scrawled in writing and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, replace the scrawled writing with like a font or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you basically would be rebuilding the thing, which would be what I would end up doing as well. So, yeah, I mean, if you want to take a stab at that, but that's neither here nor there.
But I thought it was over there.
No, it does not exist.
Up is down and down is up?
Is this a Weird Al song?
Black is white, up is down, and story is long? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have every Weird Al song memorized at all.
Oh, neither do I.
That's not a Weird Al song. It's from Pirates of the Caribbean. Up is down and down is up.
That is 100% a Weird Al song. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, there is a Weird Al song, but they did do something with frickin' Pirates of the Caribbean as well.
Was that
If they actually used Weird Al songs in these movies, I would watch them.
Okay, if you want that,
Money,
watch
that's
Milo
fine.
Murphy's
I would
Law on
watch
Disney Plus.
True. I need to watch that, speaking of which. How is it,
It's
by the way?
hella good.
That's a really good show.
It's really good and features Weird Al Yankovic.
Wait, which show features Weird Al Yankovic?
Milo Murphy's Law?
Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law?
Milo Murphy's Law.
Oh, okay.
It's a TV show.
It's in the same universe as Phineas and Ferb.
It is, yeah.
Ah.
Speaking of which, I briefly talked about this in one of my own videos, but have you guys watched The Owl House and Gravity Falls?
I have not
No.
watched The Owl House.
Nope.
I saw 2 episodes of Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
Okay, all of you guys need to watch The Owl House, Gravity Falls, and Amphibia, and possibly Rick and Morty if you're willing to look at that.
Not willing to do Rick and Morty. Sorry, bud.
I'm kind of against Rick and Morty on principle at this point.
That's fair. But
The principle is
all 4 of those shows share a
Keeping my
freaking
brain cells?
multiverse.
I'm sorry. What? Rick and Morty is attached to
Gravity Falls, Rick and Morty, The Owl House, and Amphibia all share the same multiverse. And on top of that, everything but all of those but Rick and Morty all share the same Earth.
I was going to say, sharing the same Earth is a lot bigger of a tie than sharing the same multiverse. I mean, you could say, in a sense, every show shares the same multiverse.
True.
Yeah, that's true. Multiverse kind of becomes this like real. It can be very cheap way of just connecting things.
Yeah. But people have gone in depth. Rick and Morty is connected to Gravity Falls, considering the fact that Stanford Pines happen to work alongside Rick. So, yeah, that's fun.
Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Those who have watched
Me
Gravity
neither.
Falls do know what I'm talking about, so.
Cool.
Oh my gosh, it's insane. But
I don't think the only Rick and Morty I ever saw was the one. What was it? The original concept of it, which was actually like a completely obscene and like just basically a Back to the Future ripoff.
Yeah.
oh
So I'm
my
not too.
gosh.
Kind of made me not really interested. I hear the actual show is not as like nasty, but I don't know.
It's still pretty nasty. I don't know who told you that it's not.
My friends all fix it, and I'm like,
I prefer good, clean, wholesome Matt Groening stuff. Okay,
okay.
relatively.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. what's annoying is that when I worked at GameStop, we had just tons of these pickle Ricks, and even little kids wanted it. Like,
Ew, how do you know this? You're a child.
yeah,
Pickle
seriously.
Rick.
I mean, but also remember went to go see freaking Deadpool. There were kids in there.
Oh my.
That's not great.
I saw Pickle Rick one, and I'm like, that looks like shit pickle. And I think ripped off the Angry Video Game Nerd. Are you familiar with the Angry Video Game Nerd?
I mean,
Am I
I
on?
am. Anyone else?
I'm familiar with them.
Oh, okay. He's a YouTuber. Well, he actually predates YouTube.
Yeah, he's old slash not YouTube guy.
Yeah, I think Pickle Rick may be a ripoff of Shit Pickle.
I mean, why not? Add it to the list of ripoffs in that show, right?
That's fair.
Pickle Rick.
Oh, that is such a weird show. I haven't watched much of it. I've watched some of it because I watch pretty much everything that Matt Pet puts out. Which I probably shouldn't, but still.
Oh, does he do stuff about Rick and Morty?
Yeah, he does.
I didn't
He
notice
did like episode every single episode. He did a video for each episode last season. And
what does this have to do with young?
No,
Never
this is
Absolutely, positively nothing.
this is an average day we expect.
Yeah, I'm actually proud of how long you managed to stay on topic this time around.
Yeah. Have you listened to the others?
gosh.
Idaho is such a weird looking state. It's just like this extra bit that nobody wanted.
So, question: did you guys watch Invincible?
Jupiter's Legacy, I think, is better than Invincible. But yeah, I saw Invincible.
Joker?
I'm trying to place the name.
It's an Amazon show.
Oh, then no.
Okay.
No.
Jack?
No.
Yeah, I kind of doubt that you would because it is a mature anime or mature show. I can't. It's not an anime, but it's just a cartoon.
I know you're talking to Joker about it being mature, because you know that's my style.
I know it's your style, but also you're in college, and people will get mad at you if you watch things in that are inappropriate.
I am my own man. Thank you.
Just all of the above.
I am my own all of the above.
Yeah. I mean, I'm mostly talking about you can't watch it in front of people, but obviously.
I mean, that's...
Watching things in front of people is just weird to begin with.
You can watch it behind their backs.
You're either watching with people or you're actually, socializing with the people you're with. That's my take on it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And you, speaking of which, need to watch all of the frickin' Marvel shows.
By the way, it says
No.
The stream is over.
What's over?
it says your stream has ended.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's just me stopping it. I stopped it. We're still recording. Don't worry about that. That's just Discord.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. So you're recording through OBS, or what are you recording
Yes.
through?
Yes. We're recording through OBS.
You should probably record just through,
Everything,
through,
just like the government does.
Alright, conspiracy boy.
Oh. Well, I have 4 cameras in my immediate vicinity, so yeah, probably.
Yeah, NSA is tracking them all.
Wait, you have 4? I have 3.
Technically, I have one for I have a computer, I have a
Webcam.
camera on my laptop, my Mac. I have a webcam connected to my PC. I have 2 phones, so yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Wait, you have a webcam now?
Actually, 3 phones sitting here, but the one is totally not charged.
Yeah, but the government's still watching you through it. They can do that.
Yeah, I have a little webcam that I got for the PC, the new PC.
Okay.
So just in case I need it, it's triangular shaped, so obviously it's from the Illuminati.
Really?
Oh
The
my
Illuminati is
gosh.
watching me.
I mean, it's a triangle with an eye in it. I mean, how obvious can you get?
I
Yeah,
read a book about a guy or a girl whose father believed the Illuminati was the government.
isn't it?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, if the Illuminati was real, then they would be controlling the government, so they would be the government's government?
He was straight up in a cult though.
Governmentception. He was in a cult.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
it was a fun time.
that just okay. Moving on.
Are you afraid of cold, Z?
Huh?
Are you afraid of cold, Stephram?
I don't know. They're just weird. People are weird. People are evil.
If you want to get into Final Fantasy, I recommend Final Fantasy V.
Speaking of cults,
I think it's one of the better ones, but it's also 2D, so you're going, it might be hard for some of the new kids to deal with.
9 is my personal favorite, and
Video games, it's new to Final Fantasy.
Huh?
Not new to video games, just new to Final Fantasy.
Well, yeah, but a lot of I don't know about your gaming history or whatever, but a lot of kids nowadays, you know, I'm gonna get all old man on you here. They're not into the 2D games.
Oh, I was, yeah. No, I've played many 2D games.
So,
Yeah, they kind of have a magic all their own, but it's not for everybody.
yeah. Frickin' Super Butter Buns did a video where she went over like all of the Final Fantasies and what's good and what's bad about each of them, and basically said that probably the best choice was 9 to start with,
Interesting.
and then 1 through 6 also kind of worked as well because they were all over the place.
okay, 9's a good one.
That's a good one, yeah.
9 has a kind of a, you know, it doesn't have much futuristic stuff in it.
Yep.
That's the thing is people like say, oh well, 7 and 8, those were too futuristic. There's always been kind of this like teeter-tottering effect of like Final Fantasy where there'll be like kind of more fantasy and then a little bit more futuristic, and it's not as obvious in like the early ones because it's all 2D, but there's like there is some like high technology actually in most of them. It's sometimes it's owned by some sort of like, you know, evil empire somewhere, but
Yeah.
like 4 has like a hovercraft in it.
But don't start with 10 or 13 because they're both hallways.
Hallways?
Yeah, basically. You're stuck on the same path forever and you can't really go off of it, basically. There's no side quests. Well, I mean there's some, but it's very rare. And
But you can build your Blitzball League.
well, fudge that. I don't give a shit.
I actually really enjoyed that game, and I'm not a sports person.
Yeah, that's one of the things is a lot of Final Fantasies are just known for their
Weirdness?
Mini games. They're known for their mini games, is what he was trying to say.
I mean, for 7, it was all about chocobos. I don't know. I think 8 was, though 9 had a card game. 8, I think, was really more known for the card game.
Yeah,
That's true.
I think 9 is more known for its actual gameplay. Its normal gameplay.
Wow. Yeah.
Because
It has,
it has mini games, but it's a lot less than a lot of the other ones were.
yeah, you don't get a lot of people going, oh, my favorite part about that was the card game, you know. If you like it, you like the story and...
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like card games, there's a lot better. Even back then, there were a lot better card games out there.
Absolutely.
You ever played 52 Pickup?
Oh my
Let's not
gosh.
play that.
Yeah, we don't want our gamblers to have problems.
That'd be really funny if
You're doing that in game all the time.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of which, I do need to at some point set up ways for you guys to actually go to like casinos and stuff. But
So by the way, Zeph, you figured out the card thing, right?
yes.
Actually,
Yes.
you don't
we were
even need.
messing with that yesterday.
Yeah, okay.
I
Because it's
couldn't
something
check.
that basically the players can access and draw cards and everything. So
Yep.
it
And
should be pretty easy to handle that way.
that'll be fun. So,
Pick a card, any-
obviously we'll talk more about that when we actually start the game. Oh,
So excited.
I know.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a fun game. I think, just so you guys are aware, those of you who are watching this video at home, there will be videos coming up on my channel before too long, done by Dungeon Master Mitch, about how to design your own classes, as well as videos about each of the classes that we've created for this game. So, look forward to those. Sorry about that plugging. Back to the video. Oh.
I'm just going to be as crazy and as mad as possible if Seth lets me.
Please try to at least lower it just a bit.
No.
What are we not agreeing with?
Letting Joker just go rampant with his chaotic evil.
You know what? Let him go as rampant as he wants, but give him consequences.
Yep. So remember, you get a -10 score, which you just need -5 reputation, and you get an instant, very, very bad situation on your hands. So yeah, just be aware of that.
But first I gotta go find Harley Quinn.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then we'll have her.
A healthy relationship where you're not an abuser. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, if you're good, then she'll stay with you, or if you're good to her, then she'll stay with you. Otherwise, she's getting her own frickin' Ivy.
Exactly. I was gonna say exact same thing.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Obviously, things are gonna be going very crazy. There will maybe I'll do a video recapping our sessions or something, but that's not gonna be too big. But yeah.
So yeah, after years of bad relationships, Harley Quinn got a plan.
But it was a sexy plan.
Well, most people get a pet, like become the crazy cat lady or something. The old cat spinster.
I mean, she had the right idea here, because you get a plan. It's not going to bark. It's not going to poop all over your house. It's not going to need to go out and exercise. It's just going to sit there, and all you need to do is give it water and food every once in a while.
Look at poison ivy is a person.
Well,
Debatable.
not debatable.
Oh my
Still has her
gosh.
pet hyenas.
That is true. She does.
I beat up both of them like 100 times in DCUO.
Gosh. Oh,
But the hyena?
that game is weird.
Oh, not the hyenas. I haven't met the hyenas in DCUO. I meant Harley and Poison.
Ivy.
That's a little more ethical. Because beating up on people is far more acceptable than beating up on animals.
They're not people. They're supervillains.
Oh my god.
They're still people no matter what they are.
A person's a person no matter how small.
Right, you need to celebrate their diversity, darn it.
Exactly.
So is Harley a villain?
Debatable.
I think she's been abused, TBH.
Huh?
I
Yeah,
think
Harley's
she's abused.
Harley's alignment is very debatable.
Yeah. I'd say chaotic neutral.
She's like chaotic.
That's also fair.
But I don't know
Well,
what
that's what chaotic neutral signifies. Is the chaotic element is pretty much what defines her.
Yeah.
She's chaotic neutral, so CCN.
Oh,
Not
that's gonna be fun.
CNN? No, alright.
Chaotic neutral, yes, that would be CNN.
Chaotic neutral.
Like, I really don't care, but I want to burn stuff. That's chaotic neutral.
That's my entire personality as a real person.
Well, there you go. We found your alignment. You don't even need to take the online quiz.
Oh, darn it. But I wanted to anyway.
So now, so at this point, I'm starting to think that Joker might be a Slytherin.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Or in there.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
No, I've taken that quiz and I am a Hufflepuff.
You might want to retake it. I think at this point you're a Slytherin.
I'm scared of
I took it twice
ghosts.
and it both gave me Hufflepuff.
And sheets with holes in them.
And regular sheets.
And
I'm a
regular
Hufflepuff.
sheets.
That's got to be a Wiggamism.
And then there's me, who's a Ravenclaw. Dun!
I once found the room of requirement. All it had was mouthwash. I'm a Hufflepuff. Sorry, have you seen that video?
God.
Yeah.
I have been shown those videos and they are hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, very rude at the same time to Hufflepuff.
Poor Hufflepuff.
Yeah, Hufflepuff is always gonna get a bad rap, even though they're some of the best people.
They should just
We
change.
are the best people.
They should just change the badger to a honey badger.
Honey Badger don't give a fuck.
I thought it was a honey badger.
Honey badger. What is the difference between a badger and a honey badger?
One has bulletproof skin. Duh.
So a regular badger doesn't have bulletproof skin?
Correct.
Okay.
Where does the honey come in?
It likes honey.
It'll just go in the...
Made of honey?
Huh?
It'll be like Pooh Bear, just go find honey.
It's not made of honey? Because that would make you pretty bulletproof, honestly. It would just kind of pass right through.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you guys have anything that you would like to plug before we actually conclude this one? Because we've been doing this for about an hour.
Would I like to plug in a hairdryer?
Let's see. I'm probably going to be doing a video this week where you guys can watch me paint. So, fun. I have a Hero Forge mini other game, and I'm going to, like, do it up and try to get it on camera if it works.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
My sunburn is peeling and it's gross.
Thank you.
You should make a video of
For
that.
Jerry.
Definitely make a video of that, and it will get many views.
That's disgusting.
The sad thing is
I
that he's
agree, we do
not
want to
wrong.
see that.
It totally
Alright.
would get tons of views. It's disgusting, but it would.
Horrifying. Horrifying. I'm gonna go get food.
It's like a certain dog video we can mention.
Oh my gosh, why did you bring that up?
I'm just saying we could mention it, and I'm not actually mentioning it.
Okay, are we all done here?
How many views does that have?
I'm not sure, actually. I watched it when it was fairly recently up, and there was, like a handful at that point.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go get food. I'm freaking hungry.
Alright,
Okay.
well let's sign this
Goodbye.
off. Hopefully you guys have all enjoyed this video of Nerd Chat. We've had our special guests, Quixote and BackwaterJ. But hopefully you guys have all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. Leave your thoughts and theories down in the comments below. Leave your questions for us also down in the comments below. And, yeah. Don't forget to check out all of our links down there, including the links to both Quixote and BackwaterJ's channels will be down there. So make sure to check them out. But anyways, we have been the Nerd Chat crew, and we will see you guys next time. But on...
Peace out, Boy Scouts.
Bye.
Bye.